So while the new MFDs are gathering their IP addresses, let's do a run of the engines. And these are really cool in that they're set up to take fresh water in. So there's a freshwater port back here. I'll run my dock hose and run one engine at a time. Sorry about that. We'll run one engine at a time and just run fresh water through them. This is something I do at the end of every trip out, or once a month if I'm not taking the boat out. So today we're not taking the boat out. It's kind of a cold, nasty day today, and but we are just going to run the engines, and let's talk about how we do that. So in here, in what I call my garage, I've got two intake ports for fresh water. So I'm going to run up back in the garage. I've got my port engine and my starboard engine raw water intake. This will give it fresh water so it can be nice and clean and have a minimal amount of degradation while the water is sitting in there for the weeks between my using the boat. And it's also a great way to flush out the salt water, of course, that it's gained through the raw water strainer while we're moving. So let's connect this. All right, that's connected. Let's head back, turn on the water, make sure we can hear it running through the hose, make sure there's no kink in my coiled hose, and fire it up. So you may be able to hear I'm running my engine fan, and I've run that for about 4 minutes now, so we're coming up on close to 5 minutes. It's taking any gases from the fuel, so this is a gas boat, so that's a real concern. Any fumes can obviously ignite, less so on a, well, no issue with that on a diesel, but this is a dual gas engine boat. Two big 8.1 liter Volvo Penta gas engines. So fan's been running, good to go. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the port engine. That's the one I have the fresh water connected to. So let's fire that up. That's the sound we want to hear. Big engine. Let's go check it out. Okay, we're looking for water flow. That's what we have. There's water's running through the engine, so it's cleaning it out as well as running the engine, lubricating all the parts of the engine that need to stay lubricated, making sure that none of the washers or other additives are drying out. And we'll let this run for 10 minutes, and then we'll do the same on the other engine. Stay tuned.
6.5 hours later.
Back outside, turn off the water at the hose bib. Back to the garage. Unscrew from the one and move over to the starboard side engine. All right, there we go. That's good. Back to the hose bib, reconnect. All right, water's back on. Engine fan still running. Let's go ahead and crank up the starboard.
One eternity later.
Well, as you can see, the dates have changed, and I don't know what happened to those clips. I lost the clips for firing up the starboard engine. Fired up just fine, no issues at all. It is very important to run fresh water through on a saltwater environment engine like we have. Our two engines sit in salt water all the time. And well, they're inboard outboard engines, so they don't necessarily sit like an outboard would, but they would otherwise. If we didn't flush them, they would have salt water inside, and that's a bad situation. So I'll sign off and say thanks very much for watching. If you have any comments, that'd be great. We'd love to hear from you guys. Otherwise, Merry Christmas to everyone. Have a happy holidays. Bye.